Hello guys, welcome back to mathematics. Today we're gonna check how is the time zones, the time difference between different countries, and how we can know the time in one part of the world while is another time in other city or country in the world. So this is a simplified map about what would be the time zone in each country. So notice in the middle we can find the UTC. UTC means Coordinated Universal Time. So it's like a reference in order to know what is the difference time between different countries. So this is like the zero in a number line. So notice on the right we can find the positive numbers, and on the left we can find negative numbers. That numbers are going to tell you what operation to do if adding or subtracting when trying to find the difference between two places. And that happens because the sunlight starts from the east. So imagine this is the sunlight. So as the planet was going around, the light is moving through the world, going to the west, something like this. So, for example, when in New York is daylight, in Tokyo is the middle of the night. And the more you move to the right or to the east in the world, the later is the time. That's why you keep adding more and more hours as you go to the east. Then, for example, in Los Angeles is going to be earlier than in New York. In Paris is going to be way later than in New York. And the difference times is given by these numbers here. Santiago, notices in green, is going to be in the -4 time zone, while Brasilia is going to be in the -3. So the difference time between them is just 1 hour. Let's say it's 3 p.m. in Santiago, it's gonna be 4 p.m. in Brasilia. That's how it works. Let's check an example. So it says, what time is it in London when it's 3 p.m. in Santiago? So we need to identify the time zone of the two places. Santiago here is in green, so it means it is in the time zone -4. And London is in also in green, but in this place it's in the UTC. So the times difference between them is 4 hours. Because imagine this is again like the zero. So the steps from -4 to 0, they are just 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the times difference is 4 hours. Now it says that in Santiago is 3 p.m. So in order to know what time is in London, we just add 4 hours. 3 plus 4 is 7. So in London is going to be 7 p.m. Let's check this one. What time is it in Paris when it's 10 p.m. in Moscow? So in this case, we're going to need here Paris and Moscow. Let's make some space. Paris is here in the time zone +1, and Moscow is in the time zone +3. So the difference between them is just 1 and 2 hours. 2 hours. If you want, you can also use the numbers. If in Moscow is 3 and in Paris is 1, we just need to find the difference, 2. Since they are both positives, then the difference should be just 2. So it says in Paris is 10 p.m. So in Moscow, what time would be that? So plus 2 hours is going to be 12. Careful with this, is not going to be 12 p.m. because that would mean the midday. So you can put 12 a.m. because it's already starting the next day. It's like the morning of the next day. So you should put a.m. Or if you want to put it like in the 24 hours format, remember it's going to be 0, just starting the day. That's why it's called a.m. So in Moscow is right in the middle of the night. Okay, guys, try to solve this one. Pause the video and try to solve it and then come back for the solution. Okay, what time is in Tokyo when it's 4 a.m. in Cape Town? Here, Cape Town and Tokyo. Cape Town is in +2, and Tokyo here is at +9. So the difference between them is 9 minus 2, which is 7. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 hours. It says that in Cape Town is 4 a.m. So we just need to add 7 hours. 4 plus 7 is 11. So it's going to be 11 a.m. Last exercise, guys. Try to solve the game and come back for the solution. Okay, this time we are talking about New York and Brasilia. So New York is at -5 time zone, and Brasilia is at -3. The difference again is just 2 hours. So it says it's 1 a.m. in Brasilia. What time is in New York? New York is going to be earlier. Notice that we are going to the left. So that means from 1 a.m. we need to go 2 hours earlier. 1 a.m., then is 0 a.m., let's say, and then it's going to be at night, 11 p.m. If it's a little bit confusing, try to think in a clock. Before 1 a.m., in this case, is the midnight, 1 hour before, and another hour before is going to be 11 p.m., because it's right before the midnight. That's how you get that in New York would be 11 p.m. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give me a like, to subscribe if you want, book your lessons with me, and drop any question in the comments box. Bye bye, guys. See you next time.